In 2005, my dreams were shattered, leaving me in pieces. Like many middle class families, I grew up believing that if I studied hard and scored high, then I'll get a good job. And this job is my ticket to a dream life where I'll have both time and money freedom. And after 20 years of hard work and patience, the day finally arrived. I landed my first job, feeling on top of the world with what seemed like a very lucrative offer on paper. I believed I'd cracked it. But reality hit hard when my first salary credited. A mere 9,795 rupees. That's like $150. That was my monthly salary, and it shattered all my dreams. My life was completely ruined. I spent 2 hours in morning traffic getting to the office, another 8 to 10 hours working, and then again 2 hours in evening traffic commuting back home. That added up to 12 to 14 hours of my daily grind. And then I got married. I became father of my first child, and I found myself completely caught in the middle class trap. And to escape the mounting debt of $20,000 and in hope for a better life, we moved to Mumbai. But man, was I wrong. Life in a big city was incredibly tough and very expensive for people like us from small towns. At that time, my wife was pregnant, and due to financial constraints, I couldn't provide them with a full day's meal, as most of my payment went in EMI payments, rent, and other essential fixed costs. But you know what? That tough time gave me sleepless nights, searching for a way out. I really needed an escape plan. And that's when I stumbled upon this online world. And after my daily grind of 12 to 14 hours, I turned my nights into learning sessions. And I used to work till 3 a.m. And on holidays and on weekends, I used to work for hours and hours, learning and learning, hoping to see some light on the other side of the tunnel. And after working tirelessly for 2 years and investing in various courses, desperately hoping for a breakthrough, I got zero results. I saw losing more money sinking in a debt trap. And then just before COVID changed everything, I stumbled upon a mentor, and he uttered these words that if you're 100% committed to following what I teach and blindly acting upon it, then I can guide you to the right path. After hearing this, I got super excited and I yelled, "Yes, I'm 100% committed. How do we get started? Like, what's the cost?" I knew that I'm very close to something big. But when he revealed the price, my heart sank into my stomach. He said the investment is $1,500. And that was my entire month's salary at that time. I was not just scared, I got completely paralyzed. And I did not have the courage to take that bold step. And I watched that chance slip away. After that, I lost hope. And I accepted my middle class fate and I returned to my daily grind. I thought that's the end. But universe had some other plans for me. And then COVID came. And we all know that COVID had a devastating impact on millions of lives. Tragically, our family was not spared either. My brother-in-law contracted the virus and he was hospitalized. And one day he called my wife from the hospital and he uttered these heartbreaking words. He said, "You're too far away for me now." He really longed her presence as they both shared a close bond. However, we couldn't afford the fare at that time to be by his side, so we couldn't go. And within the next 2 days, he passed away. And it left the entire family in a complete shock. Sorry. He was only 46 and he was healthy, but he couldn't fight the virus. His loss completely crushed us mentally. My wife's word continued to haunt me as she believed she could have saved him if she had been there. That tragedy devastated us, and that moment changed everything. And I finally said to myself, enough is enough. I will not let myself or my family member live and die like middle class anymore. And I took the bold step. I resigned from my job and I invested $1,500 in myself. The same amount I had once hesitated to invest. And you know what? That investment changed everything. In less than 3 months, I was up and ready with my first campaign. And I made $10,000 in a week. And after that, there was no looking back because I knew I finally cracked the code. And I continued investing heavily in myself, and the returns grew exponentially. And in less than 2.5 years, I became a multimillionaire. I now live a life on my own terms. I have multi-million-dollar investment portfolio diversified in real estate, stocks, and other modern investments. Finally, universe have granted me the dream life I have cherished since childhood, where I enjoy both time and money freedom. I live a dream life where I indulge in multiple vacations every year with my family, and I cherish quality time with them each day. I prioritize my physical and mental health through daily exercises and meditations. Luxury I couldn't afford before. I make significant donations every month to the needy. The universe has truly blessed me a lot. And in just a short span of time, I've achieved more milestones. I became the #1 best-selling author for my book, The Story of a Banker. And now educational institutions and corporates seek my guidance. I can easily retire now, but now I have a new dream. A dream to leave a legacy for all dreamers like myself. I don't want any other dreamer to settle for a middle-class fate. I really want to help them escape the daily grind of 12 to 14 hours. And most importantly, I don't want others to experience the loss that I felt when I lost my brother-in-law. And so now I'm on a mission to transform 100 million lives, escape the middle class trap by sharing the 3 things, yes, 3 things that schools never taught us to achieve time and money freedom. But before you get excited, remember this, that your success is one bold step away. I took that bold step and I changed my life. But the question is, are you ready to take that bold step? Are you?